Ready. Play.
Speaking of Holger Rune, yeah, his best match in months, his best match in 2025 for sure. I mean, we have to kind of like take a bit of a step back and can't fully announce that he's here and he's going to realize his full potential now simply because 2 years ago he was also this good. But if he can also turn this run into something more, and he's playing Tallon Griekspoor right now, there's really like no reason why Holger Rune wouldn't have a chance to make the final at least here. It's just about keeping up this level, this aggression, this tactical awareness as well. And we have a very interesting head-to-head on our screens between Tallon Griekspoor and Holger Rune. Can the producer go down a little bit so that I can see which matches it was? Yeah. Don't remember them too well, to be
Neither,
honest. Yeah.
but Madrid?
22 Hamburg, that was very early, right? I mean, that was when Holger was like still losing these matches in Bostad, and then that was quite early. But Madrid last year, I guess that's when Holger beat Navone in 3 sets, and that's a very memorable one. But then he loses this, and I don't really recall it at all.
Right. Looking at some of the stats now. Oh, Griekspoor was 2 for 12 on breakpoints, and Rune only saw 3 breakpoints all match. Got one of them. I mean, barely.
Seems like it was a bit more dominant, maybe even than the scoreline suggests. Are we looking like that much at it though?
No. I feel like I know what I'm going to get from Griekspoor at this point.
Holger, slight favorite after today?
Yeah, I'd say like more than slight. And I don't know if it's like name bias or I guess kind of circumstance, but I don't know. I just take a lot away from, a comeback win versus Bear. And I know I'm a little bit biased because I only watched the third set in that match and coming here and taking care of business, which felt casual, hungry, healthy for the first time in, I don't know, 3 weeks. Holger Rune. So I just feel like he's a little bit more dominant from the baseline. But hey, Griekspoor got past a tough test in Zverev. And then, Pesci Pericard didn't show much. I know that slower surface helps his one-handed backhand a bit, but still not reliable enough where you really feel like it's going to be a threat, especially in a tiebreak. Griekspoor's been playing a lot of tiebreak. I've been talking to John about that, and he's been good in them. And then kind of the same situation with Watanuki today. Huge little comeback in that breaker, and then, that was that.
Yeah, and we have to remember that Griekspoor, like he never really like goes away. You have to just kill him, knock him to the ground and basically beat him up while he's down, because otherwise he's just gonna save 5 match points and come back to beat you. So I don't think the last game, if that match is similar to today, I don't think the last game looks like it did today. Like with Steph basically capitulating there. I don't think Tallon is gonna do that. But yeah, I like the mention of name bias. I think we all kind of like fall into this quite a lot. I don't know if this is the case, but in this particular match. But yeah, sometimes I definitely feel like well, this is it's actually a pretty good example. But I remember recording this show about Świątek Ostapenko with Vanch and John, and they were like, it's impossible for Ostapenko to win in straights. And I think that's like such a perfect example of name bias, because if you just like throw away who the players are and kind of just look at it, on paper, literally any scoreline is possible.
The least likely outcome is probably Ostapenko in 2.
Yeah.
But all the other outcomes, do you agree? Like, I think all the other outcomes are in play.
I think so, but Damien, do you either respond to what Vanch said or even what I said that preceded Vanch's answer?
I think all outcomes are possible. I don't really see why this one is like, that much.
I get where Vanch is coming from, but yeah.
I think I'd be a little surprised if Ostapenko just like redlined and
really? I mean, it's Ostapenko.
Yeah, but redline for
would be surprised if she redlines for 2 sets. I don't know. I mean, and it's sort of like that here. But yeah, of course, Rune. We still don't really trust him too much, but it's 3 good matches now, and that's progress. We want to see the guy back at the top because clearly, the talent is still enormous.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.